Hey everybody, welcome back to Movies with Mia. If you're new to the channel, hi! I'm Mia Tiffany, and here we are watching the greatest classic films throughout history. Today we are continuing our most requested series by watching the film Yojimbo. Before we get into today's video, I would like to shout out my Golden Oscar patrons. Guys, thank you so much for your continuous support of the channel. And if you're interested in becoming an exclusive VIP Tiffany Club member, then I highly encourage you to check out that Patreon link, which is in the description box below. And today's video is sponsored by Liquid IV. It is so important to keep yourselves hydrated and drink lots of fluids, especially during these hot summer months. And what better way to do so than with Liquid IV? Liquid IV is a great tasting electrolyte drink mix that utilizes the breakthrough science of cellular transport technology, or CTT for short, to deliver hydration to the bloodstream faster and more efficiently than water alone. You could think of this as an expedited water delivery service for the body. Simply add the non-GMO electrolyte powder to your water and voila, just like that, you're on your way. Liquid IV is also packed with 3 times the electrolytes as sports drinks, as well as 5 essential vitamins. Not to mention, it is available in 10 delicious flavors made with premium ingredients, including a few of my favorites, acai berry, passion fruit, and especially tangerine. My family and I spend a lot of time at outdoor sporting events, and sometimes water cannot outrun the heat, especially here in Arizona. So drinking Liquid IV on a hot summer day is instant relief and hydration. Liquid IV is also super efficient for on-the-go events, so a day at the gym, long hikes, or even just traveling. Liquid IV also has other multiplier products, including energy, immune support, sleep, and even probiotic kombucha. So if you need a boost of hydration, try Liquid IV. And today, my viewers will receive a special offer of 25% off site-wide as well as free shipping when you click on this link down below and use offer code MammaMiaTiffany at checkout. And I did also provide the link down in the description if you're interested. And finally, a quick disclaimer, I am not a native speaker of the Japanese language, so I apologize in advance for the names and words that I'm about to attempt in Japanese. Yojimbo was released in 1961, directed by Akira Kurosawa, starring Toshiro Mifune and Tatsuya Nakarai, with other notable performances by Ichiro Tono, Yoko Tsukasa, Isuzu Yamada, Daisuke Kato, and Takashi Shimura. Alright, at this point we are going to get into some historical background. For those of you who want to jump right onto the film reaction, go for it. But for those of you who want to stay, we're going to get right into it. Akira Kurosawa used a few different reference points for the story and style of Yojimbo. One of the influences can be attributed to the film adaptation of a Dashiell Hammett novel titled The Glass Key. Scholars and film critics would argue that Kurosawa also used another Dashiell Hammett novel titled The Red Harvest as inspiration for Yojimbo as well. Kurosawa also drew inspiration from American westerns, those especially directed by John Ford, as a stylistic influence. He would later be quoted as saying, "Good westerns are liked by everyone. Westerns have been done over and over again, and in the process, a kind of grammar has evolved. I have learned from this grammar." End quote. Now, upon its release, Yojimbo was the 4th highest grossing film in Japan in 1961, as well as Kurosawa's most financially successful film. And it was nominated for Best Costume Design at the 34th Academy Awards in 1962. Alright, on to some interesting facts. So this was Toshiro Mifune's 13th film collaboration with Akira Kurosawa. One day on the set of this project, Kurosawa actually scolded Mifune for being late to set, so Mifune made it his absolute goal to be ready on set in full makeup and costume every single morning at 6 a.m. until the end of production. The two would make 3 more films together before having an unfortunate falling out. Now, upon the success of Yojimbo in 1961, Kurosawa decided to make a sequel called Sanjuro in the next year in 1962. Yojimbo would later serve as inspiration for Italian director Sergio Leone's film A Fistful of Dollars featuring Clint Eastwood. Now, this would eventually become the Dollars trilogy, and for those of you who are wondering, we have seen the last film in that trilogy titled The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which I have linked up somewhere. I don't know which direction, but it'll be right here, and you can check that out when you get a chance. Finally, it is said that influences of Yojimbo can also be seen in George Lucas's Star Wars films, as he was also an avid admirer of Kurosawa's work. And I think I said advid. I cannot say avid. I don't know why. I just said it. My God. Now, with all that being said, I am so excited to get into Yojimbo. But before we do, y'all know the deal. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification to stay in the loop. Alright everyone, it is time to grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab those samurai swords, and let's get into Yojimbo. And then of course we get to see Toshiro Mifune again, and I'm like, ah! I fell in love with him, and I'm still in love with him. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And I forgot to say that Yojimbo means bodyguard, so it's called the bodyguard. It's like lost in the wilderness. 3 paths for him to choose. You can go in either direction. Yep, he threw his stick. He's like, I'll just go in that direction. That's the way we're going. I'm gonna live it up and die young. He's a young kid. Oh, kids, right? Kids these days are all mad. And they never change. Every single generation of children. The mom is just like, just let him be, you know? The dad's like, no! Some disagreements about the silk trades. I feel like that's probably gonna be a point of contention later on in the film. I already love the swag that Mifune has. We're not even, what, 5 minutes in, and you just feel like his swag. It's so much fun to watch him. Wow. I wonder if they're scared. Oh my god, that dog has a hand in his mouth. Oh my god. Tell me why that hand looks so realistic. He's like, what is going on here? Definitely curiosity, but no fear on his face. What a man.
Yojimboで稼ぎやったら口を聞いてもいいぜ。おのめの性病は女郎屋だから、これだったら神殿の牛虎に貼るね。曲がり角の宿屋が牛虎の本陣だ。いいね。バンタの半助からって言うんだぜ。
I do like the positioning of the camera here. I think that's a really interesting way to set the camera. Oh, they all surround him like we're about to go to war. I feel like it went from 0 to 60. Oh, and he has like a big old hammer. What is he gonna do with that hammer? Mifune looks unfazed. Sizing him up like, what you gonna do with that big old thing? Oh man, that's violent. They only look, they're all bark and no bite. Get out of here, bro. Freaking. But then get the hell out of town. Leave here. Don't stay.
近頃この町で景気がいいのはこいつばっかりだ。まあ一つ宿場に親分一人ってんなら我慢。一つ宿場に親分二人ってくるってもういけねえよ。うるせえよ、しよ!
He's like, if you don't stop all that noise.
ことのこりゃ間の目の生命の跡目相続。実の子可愛さに縄張りをそっくりそいつに譲ろうとした。こいつがいけねえや。一の子分が生じするわけやね。こいつが生命に杯を叩き消して神殿村から乗り込んで生命が真っ二つよ。
There is an overall feeling of things are really solemn right now. Maybe that's just the beginning here, but it's very interesting that has that sort of tone. Oh my god, it's so cool to see these actors in different roles than, you know, like Seven Samurai. Literally kissing their feet. So this town is essentially being run by like thugs and thieves and gamblers.
こいつがしっかりしてりゃこうはならねえんだが、これまでは生命に肩入れしてなんとや。この作り酒屋の徳右衛門が牛虎の資料書をして、次の名主は俺だとばかり。
And I feel like Kurosawa is really doing a good job of showing his isolation and how he is very separated from the other characters, just in his interactions with them. I think it's really cool.
こうなると太左衛門の野郎手も足も出ねえ。うちに突っ込んだき、生命が勝ちますようにとお題目ばっかりあげて。とにかくこの宿場はもうおしまいだ。
He's like, get out of here, save yourself before you're a part of this.
のほか博打打ち虫物がみんなくたばったらこの宿場もすっきりするで。
命がいくつあったってそんなことはできっこね。
That is pretty nuts. That is pretty ambitious. Definitely.
この宿場のやつはみんなキチゲだ。でもな、お前はもっとキチゲだ。
英米に話がある。
なんだてめえは。
俺を買わんか。
Who are you to want to talk to Sabi? Come on now.
用心棒にどうだ。腕は今見せる。
It's a very intriguing deal. He's like, I got him. Now I just got to show him what I'm worth.
なんで、さっきは三品じゃねえか。
He just looks so cool, so chill, not any kind of raisin temperament.
全く可愛らしい面してんなってめえたちは。虫も殺せねえような面して突っ込んでるところは。
捕まりゃ貼り付け間違いなしの落としでもんだぜ。
俺だってよ。いずれ晒し首だ。
You're talking about it, but show it to me, baby. Actions speak louder than words.
自慢じゃねえが悪いことでやってねえことは一つもねえんだ。全くバカにつける薬はねえな。
Oh my gosh. Dang, he chopped his freaking arm off. Oh, he means business. He's like, I will slice your limbs off of you. Ooh, I like him and I like his confidence. He's like, will you hire me as your Yojimbo now?
この手入れが片付くまでいくらだ。へい、3両というとこで牛虎に当たってみる。
How much that is.
少し出しそうだ。
Oh, he's like, oh, settled at 50. I feel like Mifune's character in this film is a lot more refined, where Kikuchiyo is a lot more like animated and just wanting to be seen. I kind of like that we see that versatility in Toshiro Mifune's performance.
前金25両。飲み食いそっち持ちだぞ。
今、気の者はご挨拶に出ます。まず一杯。ちょっと。なんだあの野郎。興味のある。
They're challenging the idea of what it is to be good and what it is to be bad. They, meaning Kurosawa, and then later other directors. But it's kind of cool that Kurosawa kind of introduced this sort of concept. Well, I don't know if he introduced it, but he definitely is playing with it in this.
お前さんどこの馬の骨だかわからないやつに前金25両なんてベラバだよ。
まああいつを先に行ったって殴り込みは勝負はこっちのもんで。
血が張ったところであいつを殺しゃ。
I think what this movie is doing is showing the reality of, I guess, the human condition as a whole. That's kind of what it's portraying.
味方だと思って油断してるところ後ろから叩き切りゃわけないさ。
汚すぎるぜそんな。
おだまり。ねこの子は何をビクビクしたのさ。
I absolutely love the way the camera's situated, where all of their faces are like squished into this little framing. That was really cool, the way he did that.
確かに25両。せがれの与一郎。先生のお名前は。
俺か。
Wow, how beautiful.
桑畑三十郎。
冗談。
So we literally don't even know his real name. He took that name from the mulberry field that he just looked at. Now he knows that they're going to try and rip him off.
今日、9つあいつに一日勝負だ。シトラと井戸吉の息の根をはっきり止めねえ限り、勝負はつかねえ。ビキビキするね。
He's like shaking. Like you're shaking, dude. Oh, like a high noon? Noon just seems to be the proverbial time of starting the battle.
先生、お願いします。
Oh, did he just flee? Bye.
先生、お前、シトラの方でも出てきや。
To see the way that Westerns translate to the Japanese culture is very fascinating. It just reinvigorates your excitement for watching Westerns. It's so fascinating.
さあやろうとも、先生続け。
I would go for that big guy first.
やるんなら勝手にやれ。俺はごめんだ。
I'm not interested. Like, if he is scared or afraid, he doesn't show it, you know? He's so cool.
おーい、シトラはどいつだ。
何の用だ。
腹に成果寝ることがあって生命一家と手を切った。
Oh, now they're scared. He's like, I severed ties with Sabi. I love how he looks at everyone with a curiosity. This fight's gonna be bad. That's not a good idea. There's gonna be a lot of men lost on each side, and he's just sitting there watching, like with his popcorn, just watching the fight. Both of them are afraid to fight. There's that synchronicity again. He's just watching this with just absolute contentment. I'm gonna get ya. Terrified of fighting each other. That sort of ebb and flow in the fight scenes, where it's like one group goes in, the other one kind of it's like a wave. It's really cool. I love it. Oh, somebody's coming on a horse. Is this gonna change the face of the battle?
Oh,
an inspector is coming. It's like the police, maybe?
運転やるんだな。足回りが引き上げるまで そのガン首預けてくれ。
What? Nobody engaged. You guys are both cowards.
いいか、真似すった天下大平、犬の喧嘩もなかったんだ。
Gotta make it look like the pillar of society in this town. Act as if everything is normal.
親父、8周回りといや大した身分でもねえのに豪勢な格だな。
That's what I was thinking. That palanquin. That's like reserved for like higher ups in the social class. Maybe just nobles. I'm not sure, but it's interesting.
清兵衛と設楽をけしかけてお互い同士思いっきり殺し合いをさせたらこの町の大掃除の手間が省けると思ったんだがとんだ邪魔が入った。
出てってくれ。牛取りや清兵衛が黙ってるわけねえ。
Still doesn't believe he can do it. I feel like both sides are all bark and no bite.
どっちが先かわからねえが、番を積んで迎えに来ら。あいつらただ喧嘩に勝ちてんだ。両方とも俺が
So
欲しい
he
に
just
決まって
became
る
the most valuable person in the town. I would ask for the most amount of money, to be honest. Age has like befriended Toshiro Mifune. He looks so good in this film.
あれが名主のドンツクか。
Like the simplest sounds and noises make these scenes so much more valuable.
食えもんだな。
Snap. Love how the score kind of changed here.
これじゃあ8周回りの格が豪勢なのももっともだ。
Ooh, he's giving the stank eye. Like, watch yourself, bro. You want something?
おめえ3人も叩き切られて怒らねえのか。
なんだおめえなんでもねえよ。
猪吉
言ってんのか。
強いんだってな。
あら先生。
Oh, now you're being nice to him after you wanted to literally kill him after he helped you.
さあ行きましょう。さあ
そんなのあるけ。おい、酒にじゃんじゃんつけてくれ。
勘定は私が払うからね。
バカ言え。
私こそそんなことされたらうちの人叩き出されるよ。
この浜。
よいしょ。
Some tension I see. And all the while, he's just sitting there like, yep. Sanjuro's just like, yep. I feel like it wouldn't be a proper Kurosawa without some element, whether it's wind or rain.
今清兵衛と設楽が俺を競っている最中だ。ここにいて両方に気を持たせとくに限る。
Always making the most of the elements around, which is beautiful.
他のガン首はいらねえ。すぐ俺んとこへ来てくれ。
何慌ててるんだ。
8周回りは明日出て行き、10里ほど向こうの宿場で町役人が殺された。中心は夜にならなきゃ来ねえ。
And then the fight can begin. Probably because somebody ordered it that he knows.
その町役人を殺させたのはおめえの差し金か。
そうかもしれね
Possibly.
え。前金30両。喧嘩に勝ったらあと30両。
とにかく俺の売り値が決まるのは8周回りが出てってから。
Yeah, and he has the ability to negotiate because you need him more than he needs you. He's like 30 in advance, please. I am worth way more than that.
牛取りのやつは何しに来ちゃう。
I wanted to give him a price for his services.
また始まるのか人殺しが。
そうらしいな。
I think this movie also really does show another interesting element of society where the mayor, he is one of the more powerless people. It's interesting that Kurosawa plays with that concept as well, because I wonder if he's holding a mirror to society and saying, look, like this is also another issue that, you know, we might be facing in society. There's some sort of message that he's sending. He just whispered something in his ear. What happened?
こっち一本つけてくれ。棺桶屋に祝い酒は売れねえ。だけだけど、設楽と清兵衛が手打ちだとさ。
Oh, he's like, dang, my business is going out of town because no one's gonna die.
口打ちが仲直りするのはな、大喧嘩をするためだ。口打ちの仲直りぐらい物騒なこ
That's
とはねえんだぞ。
interesting. So they're making peace to prepare for something even bloodier.
こんなこと考える余裕はねえはずだがな。
手打ちだなんて言い出したのは宇之助らしいね。設楽の一番下の弟だ。名前の通り見かけはウサギみたいなやさ男だが、ウサギの皮かぶった山犬ってやのさ。
Ooh, he's like the evil younger brother. And a wolf in sheep's clothing, or rabbit's clothing as he described.
カラッカでまで腕向きだ。
He is really handsome. The sound of the wind as he comes into town, that is so, brilliant. Almost as if a storm is coming.
面白いもん見せてるか。
He has a freaking gun. He just brought a freaking gun to a sword fight, baby. This just thickened the plot pot.
俺たちはとんだ危ねえ橋渡らされてよ。それが昨日のこっちゃねえか。それをよ、どうにも腹を収まらねえ。
Oh, they are drunk, out of their minds drunk.
恐れながらと訴えてて、虎の山を見てこい。
I love how you had to take a second to realize what just happened. Get out of here. God, talking poorly about Ushidora. Come on.
ヒトラーはひでえやつらしいな。俺たち町役人叩き切っていくらもらった。
たったの銀2が
Wow.
そいつはあんまりだな。ヒトラーをゆする種にもなる。清兵衛に売るという手間。
It's like a game of politics in terms of strategizing, which gang to be a bodyguard to or a Yojimbo to.
安い買い物だぜ。この二人を連れて出るとこに出りゃ、ヒトラーの首は片付く。でも親分、手打ちの話はどうなん？手打ちの席でヒトラー御用になるの悪くねえ。
Oh, because it weakens his credibility because it would tie him to the death of the magistrate. I got that. Sorry. Yeah, that would weaken his gang for sure.
さあみんな、支度はいいかい？
I like how this song has kind of become their theme song. He's like, what is going on? I love how the woman is looking at Sanjuro like, you like?
どれでもよりどりだよ。遊んでおいでな。
なんであんね
ちょいとお待ちを。
え。おかみさん、この買い物大事にしな。
I know that there was this sort of push to westernize, so it is quite fascinating to kind of see influences of that, even down to the score. So it's interesting that that kind of history matches up with the cinema in this situation.
ヒトラーに会いたい。
Oh yeah, baby, it's Sanjuro. Well, what are you standing there for? Get him!
なんで
Some nice calf muscles, super random, but wow. Very, very toned calf muscles that actor has.
用心棒なら当分いらねえ。60両棒に振って気の毒したな。
ってやつは口が軽すぎるぞ。
Oh.
酒食らって余計なことまで喋ってたぜ。
He's like, oh, I know about the magistrate. I got the two guys who did it. I know everything.
おう、どこにあんだあいつら。
話聞いてた清兵衛のとこのやつが踏んづかまえて連れてった。ついてってみたら、プランダが放り込んで上路しまったぜ。
Ooh-wee. Got some freaking blackmail on you, boo-boo. Pay it up, 30 in advance.
さあ、好きなだけ取ってくれ。その代わり今から俺の用心棒だで。
まあ、これだけでいい。用心棒の話は考えておくわ。
Consider the bodyguard part. He's like, I'll consider it.
お前知らねえだろ。こいつとっても強いんだぜ。
Oh, I feel like there's going to be some sort of contention here between Sanjuro and Uno. I like that the two brothers are Ino and Uno, though. That's kind of cool.
なんで用心棒は切るんじゃねえ。
I feel like this is Romeo and Juliet, but without the ill-fated romance. It's just all of the violence of Romeo and Juliet, which actually makes it more intriguing, you know? Oh my god, it's the standoff! Look in this scene as we have Seibi, who's wearing the black kimono, and then Ushitora, who is wearing like a lighter colored kimono. I wonder if that's just another element of, the influence of a Western. You're a man for mine. Let's make the trade. I like the way that he has it kind of angled to the side, and we have a depth shot of this whole entire scene playing out. I think that's really cool. Oh! What? There was no fair trade? That was a dirty trick. It's a woman! Oh, it's his woman! You thought you were about to get off, Uno. No, no, no. Wars are started over women, so now it's a freaking war.
面白かったぜ。
That was amusing. He just watches it out of sheer contentment. Now we have a bit of a predicament. This just got so much more interesting. Somebody just sits and watches. Oh, a child? Oh, hi. Oh, and then walks right out. I did not know there were kids in this village. Gosh, that makes it even worse. I wonder if that's the kid's mom. That's her son. Oh my gosh. Don't let mama hear her son because she will do anything for her son. Oh my gosh, the commotion. Oh man. It just changes the whole game. But then wait, who is she to Uno? Oh, so, that's why they wanted her. Got it. Oh my god, that is so horrible. Did you? Is that why you're crying? Yeah, I was like, it's It's okay to not be strong all the time. You can be a little vulnerable, you know? You lost your wife in one of the most horrific ways.
あいつのうちを子分に見やりさせてあの子にも会わせねえ。
ああいうやつは好かねえ。下手でそうだ。
First time he kind of showed some emotion there. I kind of like, though, that there is no, like, happy... Like, what is the happy ending in all of this? There really isn't one.
腹決めた。おめえの用心棒になるぜ。前金30両。
いいねだな。俺なら答えるぜ。だってよ、とっても強いんだぜ。こいつはどうだ？
Yes, tougher than that.
いや、買っときな。よ、30両。
喧嘩に勝ったら。
間違いねえ。男の約束だ。
それもいいが、あの女大丈夫だろうな。上門のレコだ。
So I wonder if that's why he decided not to go to Seibi, because of the situation with the wife.
哀れん坊が6人で固めてる。
いいんじゃねえな。よし、俺も行こう。どんな固め方してるか見てくる。あれがカカ取られた抜け作の小屋か。
あいつぶん殴ってなきゃいけない。
Oh my god, what are you doing? He was like beating the crap out of the husband and the son. For what?
みんなやられてる。覗いてみたら6人ともやられてるんだ。早く知らせろ。誰だ。
Oh, because he killed him. Ooh! 2, 3, 4, 2 more, 5, and 6, baby. That was so sick. Get up and run. Leave. Don't look back. Just go. Run. Run to somewhere else.
早く逃げるんだ。30両は後ろから踏んだくったからだ。遠慮なく使え。
That was smart. He's like, quick, 6 men have died, and he killed all 6. Oh, so badass. Oh, that sound. Oh, that's loud. But that is a beautiful sound. Wow. Sounds like rain. Make it look like a bunch of men came in there. That's so good. Why didn't they run away? What are you doing? Make a run for it. Go find yourself a nice little place to raise your son and live happily ever after, away from people who want to do you any harm. At least there's one good thing to come out of this. Hopefully they do escape. He killed them like effortlessly. I mean, it was like 1 and done, or 6 and done.
6人ぐらいじゃ手不足だ。この様子を見ると、まず15、6人の仕業だな。
Nope, it was 1 man. 1 man to take down 6.
セイベもなかなかやるな。
I feel like Unosake's gonna... He's gonna catch on to it. Oh, it's the silk. Which is like the source of this town, is that silk. Watch it burn! Does it with like a handsome smile. Freaking, you're not allowed to be handsome and evil. It's not fair. Saki. The silk. All of the core necessities of this town are just being destroyed. Oh boy. Man, that's a lot of devastation. What has happened? Oh, don't do that. He's terrified. Oh yeah, he's the coffin maker, so his business must be booming.
もう一本つけてくれ。
はいよ。
どうしたんで？おめえ俺が牛虎の用心棒になったの怒ってねえのか？
怒らねえ。おめえはな、本当のワルじゃねえ。ワルに見せるのが好きなだけだし。
I love how Sanjuro is literally like behind the scenes puppeteering this bloody battle. I think it's so great.
あいつが来た。
Oh,
お前に渡してくれ
the
って
husband.
さ。それは中身は知れてら。俺の言葉がくどくど並んでるだけだろ。ちょっと話は。
He freaked. I told you he was onto him. I knew it. I knew it. Unosaki just seems like that clever guy who knows. He knows.
チケット集めに行ってた犬が今帰ってきてな。でもな、その一人から犬が面白い話を。
ゲームのレコがよ、ガキをぶった亭主と陶芸声してんの見たやつ。
Oh my gosh. No.
すると清兵衛があのアンマを
らしいな。
とてもうまく料理されてたな。あんないい腕を持ったやつはこの近くにはおめえしかいねえと思ってね。なんだこりゃ。え？
Oh my god, that's literally the thing you know. Oh man, he's been discovered. What happened? Oh no, what did they do to him? Oh no, they beat his beautiful face. I'm coming for blood now. It is personal now.
ここはどこだ？
ここは作り酒の。
ここは地獄の一丁目さ。
Oh geez, did he get beat by that guy? Oh boy. It's amazing that he's still alive. At least they didn't kill him. At least they didn't kill him. He has a chance to recover and frickin' make a comeback. No, no, no. No! You're not supposed to kill him, bro. He's got to find a way out of there. Oh man, he looks pretty banged up. Kurosawa. He has a very interesting way of framing his subjects, and it's brilliant.
お前確かにあの女の居所を取るんだな。
No, I have no idea where the woman is.
わしはどういう話は嫌いだ。
It's interesting since you're the only one talking, and she's not your wife, so
あの女の居所を教えてくれ。の代わりお前の命は助けてやる。
ありがてえ話じゃねえか。嫌だとは言わねえだろうな。
like, I'm gonna let you talk to me like that, crazy, like you ain't got no sense. But I tell you what, when I get my sword, it's gonna be me and you.
帰ってやれ。
It's like that woman is somewhere safe away from you. Oh my God, he literally is like holding him like he's a doll or something. Look at he's mushing his face. Oh my God, I don't want to see him get hurt.
旦那の名持ちに血を垂らすな。
They're not letting him go. It's wooden though. Just try and break it. Come on, Sanjuro. You literally have to make it for the sequel. The hero also always has to go through some downfall to rise like a phoenix in the morning. Love the lighting on his face. Oh, just but reflection. What? No. Too easy. Something's wrong.
野郎のおかげで今夜ここでお泊まりだ。
体虫が収まらない。
They're gonna be like, where'd he go?
やらねえぜ。
脅かすね。
What? Don't scare me like that. He's gone. Uh-oh. Now you gotta go tell Ushitora.
冗談じゃねえぜこりゃ。
Run as fast as you can. They are the two smartest henchmen in this entire film. Kudos to them. The floorboards. Oh my God. And here comes freaking Unosake. He's like, I smell the blood of my enemy. He knows. Careful, careful, careful. Oh my God, he's right there. The sound in this is so important. It's such an element of the story. It's literally in broad daylight, crawling for his life. He's going to the old man's restaurant. Oh no, the old man is dead. Oh, he's not. Oh, thank God. I thought they were gonna kill him or something. He's like, get out of here, leave. Some water.
だから言わねえこっちゃね。あんまり無茶ばかりしやがるから。
来やがったらセレンとこ行ったっていいんだ。いいな。
Amidst all of this violence and really just a lot of sadness, there are little flickers of goodness. So to have those little things, I think is brilliant on Kurosawa's part.
でもすぐ西弁のとこへ行くって出てったぜ。よし、なら西弁の奴ら皆殺しだ。わらを詰めろ。西弁の血を取り囲んで煙詰めだ。
Oh, are we actually fighting? Oh, is this actually happening? Gosh, what a heinous way to go.
しっかりしな。隣行って棺桶買ってこい。
そんなひどい悪いこと言っちゃいけねえ。
俺はまだ死ねねえ。死ぬ前に叩き切らなきゃならねえ奴がだいぶいる。
He has a fire burning under his butt. Like, I'm about to kill some people, get some revenge on these dudes.
ヒトラーの連中に調べられたらおめえ。ヒトラー何やってるんだ。
西弁のところを煙手間にしてるんだ。
早く下ろせ。少し見物する。
That'd be me too. I'm like, hold up, let me just watch a little bit. Let me just see what's going on. There's that ebb and flow again. Oh man. They're like circling these men and just hacking them to death. Oh man, that gun. Someone needs to get that gun away from Uno. Jeez. So I predict that he killed all of Seibi's men, and then Sanjuro is gonna kill all of Ushitora's men. Ooh. The casket maker ran away. He's like, I'm not staying for this. Move that alone. You're not even really looking, Ino. Like, what are you gonna find? Just like pick some stuff up or something. Jeez, this guy, I swear. He's like, heck
おめえも
no.
仏が怖えのか。俺は怖いもんなんか一つもねえや。
I watch a lot of like Korean television dramas, and I feel like there are a lot of similarities between the Japanese language and Hangul. I can kind of hear the similarities just a little bit. It's really cool. I think they spring from the same roots, like word root system. He doesn't even realize that he's literally carrying the man he's looking for.
じゃあお前一人置いて帰るのもかわいそうだ。仏めの手伝ってやる。
おお、店長おめえ誰か探したんじゃねえか。兄貴にぶん投げられ。
Daisuke Kato, I loved him in Seven Samurai because he was this very decorated samurai, right? So to kind of see him as like the kind of dumb, like warrior, it kind of makes me feel sad. But he's doing a fantastic job, and I think he does offer a lot of comedic relief when it's needed. So I appreciate that.
いろいろ面白かったぜ。
ところでおめえ歩けるか。
And then similarly, seeing Toshiro Mifune be very honorable like a samurai instead of like the animated Kikuchiyo, it's really cool to see him.
おめえ生きてるようには見えねえぜ。
2、3日寝てりゃ生き返るさ。
よせ、笑うと直すぎや。
It's even worse when you smile. Just needs a couple of days. He looks much better. Right on the money, baby.
親父遅かったな。腹減ったぜ。
Oh my god, he looks so handsome in this movie. I'm sorry, I have to comment.
こんじんは大変だ。
Oh, the old
こん
man.
じがどうした？
おめえんとこでこういうとして捕まったんだ。
でこんじはどこへ連れて行かれた？
せんべいのうちを。
刺身にしてやる。
Oh, he looks like he's about to he's about to raise hell. Oh, the standoff. Tell me that's not the old man. He ran away immediately. Is he still alive? He is breathing. Okay. Just doesn't look like a very comfortable position, but at least he's still alive. Ooh, that single shot of him standing alone amidst a group of men that he is about to obliterate with his sword. It is just so... Ooh, the adrenaline rush. He walks slowly towards them. Oh, the pacing is perfect. Oh, look at the framing too, the depth, just the swag that you have to possess to be able to do this is unfathomable. I'm fangirling right now.
あんまりこっちに来るんじゃねえ。
He's like, you think I'm listening to you? Ooh, got him with the freaking knife. Put that gun down, baby. Ooh, ooh, get him. Oh, don't cower, baby, no.
もう刃物持つんじゃねえ。
Children shouldn't play with swords.
僕らのとこはけえ。それよ吸っても長きした方がよかねえか。
Oh, he spared him. Oh, Sanjuro has a heart. I respect that.
これを持ってねえと裸見てな。これを持たしてくれ。すまねえ。ダメだ。暗くなってきやった。
Oh, he's doing one of those like, I can see the light. Bye bye, Uno. Some intense drum playing here. Oh, it's the
答え僕
prayer
なんかあ
drum.
げや
Oh,
っ
God.
て。俺はそんなものはいらねえ。
Of course, he still looks absolutely gorgeous as he's laying there dying. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, wait, what? What just happened? Who did he just kill? You okay? He looks like he's just completely checked out. Like he's just not there anymore.
おい、
Pretty intense.
いる
Is
ぜ
he。still alive?
地獄の入り口で待ってるぜ。
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that. Well, now all the gangs are dead, so we can start fresh.
ハスケ、
何かご用で。
おめえは首でもくくりな。
Oh,
さて、これでこの宿場も静かになるぜ。
oh, it was just the rope. He wasn't gonna kill him. Come on now, we know better than that.
あばよ。
Leaves. He's like, my work here is done. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I absolutely enjoyed that film. Wow. I would love to see Sanjuro, the sequel, because I feel like it would be very interesting to kind of see Sanjuro's story continued. I think he is a very fascinating character. The fact that Kurosawa really wanted to play with the what is really good and what is really bad trope, where in this situation, I don't really think there was a good. I mean, Sanjuro was like our good guy, our protagonist, but he wasn't necessarily like the pillar of all that is good amidst two sides who were just all bad on both ends. So very interesting concept to play with, and I wonder if Kurosawa was the first to do it or if he was influenced by other stories that have done it before. Otherwise, he's the one who kind of pioneered that idea, because in the 60s, there's a lot more of that being played with especially into the late 60s, you know, post Hays Code. So yeah, very cool that we got to dive into that. I mean, what can I say? I think Toshiro Mifune did such a fantastic job as Sanjuro. Like I said throughout this video, to be able to see him in this role where he is a lot more refined, he's not quite as animated as Kikuchiyo, but there is still a commonality in the two characters where he has a good heart and his intentions are good. So to kind of see that in his character, it was really great. It was great to see him in this different role. I really enjoyed that. And I think he just aged like a fine wine. He was so handsome. I loved the scruff going on. I am 100% a Toshiro Mifune fan, also because he's a badass, let's be honest. Yeah, this was a fantastic film. I'm totally down to do more Kurosawa. If you guys have any recommendations of his, please let me know. We can go on a complete deep dive of Kurosawa's work, because he is, I mean, one of those directors that only come around in a lifetime. So yeah, that was fantastic. Thank you guys so much for recommending it, and thank you so much for watching it with me. All right, everyone, that does it for this video. As always, if you liked it as much as I did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you would like to become an official Tiffany Club member, then I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification to stay in the loop. If you want to see this film's full reaction, you will find it on my Patreon along with our FlickPick polls, which allow you to vote for future videos. Also, we do MWM live streams every other Friday at 6 p.m. AZ time, where we come together and we watch one classic film live via Zoom. If that sounds like something of interest to you, I highly encourage you to check out that Patreon link, which is in the description box below. In the next video, we are going to be continuing our most requested series by watching a highly requested film on the channel. We are going to be watching Bette Davis in All About Eve. And I do have a bit of a confession to make. This will be my first Bette Davis film, and I'm so excited to watch her. I've only really heard her name, so I'm excited to see how she is on screen. If you haven't seen All About Eve, I highly encourage you to watch it before watching the reaction, and I have provided links down in the description box below of where you can stream it online, as well as where I bought my physical copy. If you have a recommendation for any classic Hollywood films, head on over to my website, www.miatiffany.com, scroll all the way down, and you will find our new recommendation form. And today's question of the day comes from Connie Gaylord. Connie asks, do you think that Arsenic and Old Lace could be remade by Tim Burton and Johnny Depp? Well, that is interesting. I feel like Tim Burton would have a very fun time with that concept, and I think he and Johnny Depp work really well together. They've done so many movies together, so they kind of understand each other's styles. Yeah, so I think he'd have fun with it. I don't know how many people would react to it because he is very like niched. But yeah, I think it would be a really interesting kind of take on the story. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it would work. Let me know in the comments down below. If you have a burning question for me, go ahead and let me know. You can also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. My handle is @MammaMiaTiffany. And I'm also available on email. My email is miawilliams642@gmail.com. As always, guys, this is such a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe and healthy out there. Make good choices, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Akira Kurosawa used a few different... I stuttered. Try it again. To clear my throat here. Okay. Akira Kurosawa used a few different reference. Wow. Gotta figure out my flow. Look like it's looking down on me. I don't know why. Having like camera angle issues. Cool.